Should a child born to illegal immigrants in this country automatically gain citizenship in this country? Donald Trump says no. He wants to end birthright citizenship to help stop illegal immigration and save taxpayers billions. John, do you agree?
It's harder than a yes or no answer. Yes, I agree for the most part. Look, this came out of the 14th Amendment, and it's an embarrassment to our country that we even need the 13th, 14th, and 15th Amendment to tell people that it's not okay to own other people. And this came about children of slaves were given citizenship. That should have happened. It's not meant to cover something like what's going on now. There's two different points here. 400,000 babies are born to undocumented people here in the United States every single year. It does cost billions of dollars. A lot of those people have been here 10 to 20 years. That is not the problem. The problem is the ones that get pregnant and then come over to our country and have that baby specifically so that baby becomes a U.S. citizen. So there's two different distinctions here that go on. The one that's to do the latter part, I do disagree with, and I think we have a serious problem that we need to stop.
Chuck, I will say this, that Harry Reid was once in favor of this. 93, he wrote a piece in the Los Angeles Times about it in the mid-90s. Now he regrets it, but again, it's not unthinkable to say this and think it.
Well, let me give you the Mexican redneck version of this and where I come from. I think that there's no black or white. I think that we have to fix a problem, and it's our broken immigration system. Undocumented workers, fact, bring in $13 billion of tax revenue to our economy. We have a system that's broken that needs to be fixed. You have the Chamber of Commerce, organized labor, and religious groups who say, let's fix this thing. What Donald Trump is doing is just throwing red meat to the right of the right in a party, and it's smart politics because he wants to win the nomination. We shouldn't look at these people as people. They aspire to be Americans. They want to be here. They want to pay taxes. But let's give them their shot.
But with doing away with birthright citizenship, Lisa, I'm going to go to you on this. Donald Trump's not the only Republican candidate who thinks this. I mentioned Harry Reid, and he has changed his mind, obviously, over the years. But you have about half a dozen candidates who also back this idea, including Rick Santorum and Ben Carson.
Well, look, I think there's no doubt about it that illegal immigration is costing our country money. Look, the average illegal immigrant has a 10th grade education, and poorly educated households, whether they're native U.S. citizens or illegal immigrants, end up taking more from benefits than they end up paying in taxes. So there's no doubt about that. Politically speaking, I think that it is probably stronger ground for Republicans to look at things like securing our borders, looking at actually utilizing the laws that are on the books and defunding sanctuary cities, and looking at things like that than looking towards ending birthright citizenship.
I will point to this, Gary B., that there is something that has even been written about in liberal publications called birth tourism. And it's not just a problem with people from Mexico who want to come here and have children who are citizens. It is also a problem with people coming here from China. There was a raid by the feds in California on these maternity hotels earlier this year. That is a problem, and people want it fixed.
I agree, Dagan. I think we need to divide up into two separate categories. One, the economic impact, and two, the morality or sense of right or wrong impact. I disagree with Lisa a little bit. There's been plenty of studies that shown, kind of lining up with Chuck's point, that the children of the illegal immigrants and the illegal immigrants themselves contribute more via taxes, payroll taxes, sales taxes, etc., than they take out of the economy. On the flip side, Donald Trump points out, I believe, that we spend almost $50 billion a year on education. Now, the other part, though, that I think galls people a little bit, it's like you're at the line on the ride at the amusement park. You've been waiting there for 20 minutes. Someone comes right to the front of the line and cuts in. Is it a big impact on you? No, you have to wait an extra 10 seconds. But it galls you a little bit that you put in the effort. I think that's how people in the United States feel now. We put in the effort. We lived here. We grew up here. We did everything right. Now these people are coming over the border and taking what we developed. That, I think, is the issue, as Chuck so rightly points out, we need to fix
and John,
address.
I'm going to give you the final word on this, but we've also seen an Obama administration just, even ignoring his action on immigration in late last year, you have deportations are dropping dramatically because they're only deporting people who have just come over the border, who are criminals and who are possible terrorists. And that's it.
At Parkland Memorial Hospital, where President Kennedy was taken, has said up to 70% of their births are from undocumented workers. There's two different problems here. We have an immigration issue with those that are here, the 12 million that are here, and those that are coming over just to have babies here to become citizens. The latter is the problem.
Thank you, guys and lady. Better enjoy streaming that video now, because lawmakers are set to make it a whole lot more expensive real soon. The new download tax that'll have you in an uproar.